Well, it looks like the XRP ledger is going big into NFTs. And in today's video, I'm going to tell you about what RippleX is releasing along with the Sologenic NFT marketplace that's about to go live and what that could do for exposure to the XRP ledger along with those other projects. And speaking of NFTs, Twitter is going big on NFTs as they've recently just put up a feature where if you own an NFT, you can actually mark it as your avatar. Although it looks really cool, some things are not perfect, at least according to those in the NFT world. I'll tell you about what their complaints are. Also, the long-awaited report on central bank digital currencies by the Federal Reserve was finally released. And on this video, I'm going to tell you where you can actually go check it out and what you can actually do to submit comments and questions to the Federal Reserve about it. And finally, today's the big day for the Sologenic airdrop, so I'm going to tell you exactly where you can go see all these Solo tokens being airdropped in real time, as well as talk about any potential price movements of the Solo token, and of course the upcoming NFT marketplace. And also stay tuned on my next video. I'm going to talk about nodes, specifically virtual nodes and actual nodes. And I just wanted to get your thoughts on some of the node projects that are out there that claim to give amazing rewards and passive income. So if you're interested in that, keep an eye out for my next video. Hey everyone, my name is Randy and welcome back to the Late Night Grind. And right now on this channel, I'm covering the Ripple versus the SEC case, but I'm also covering cryptocurrency news, investment markets, and personal finance. So if any or all these topics interest you, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification icon. Give this video a big thumbs up, watch it all the way to the end. Those are really the two best things that you can do to support a YouTube channel. So with that out of the way, let's jump into it. So I want to start off with the news that RippleX has recently just announced, which is basically a development platform that develops applications for use on the XRP ledger. They just released essentially their sandbox or their testnet for NFTs on the XRP ledger. Now there's actually a place you can go, I'll put it in the link in the description, and you can also go to my Twitter profile and find a link to it there. But you can actually go check out some of the features they're trying to implement. So if you're an NFT creator, you're working on NFT projects, and you're thinking about doing something on the XRP ledger, this would be the place to do it. There was recently a Twitch stream in which they used to announce this NFT sandbox, and they did it with something really interesting. They used a project called XrpCraft. They essentially showed how NFTs could work within a gaming platform such as Minecraft. It was about a 1-hour video, which that can be seen from my Twitter profile as well. But I thought it was really interesting because that project encompasses a whole lot. It encompasses, of course, the NFT marketplace, digital property rights, art, and the whole NFT community. So it was a really, really interesting watch. So if you're interested in something like that, go ahead and check out that link. And speaking of NFT marketplaces, on the XRP ledger, Sologenic, who of course they're doing their big airdrop today, which I will get into later in the video, they are releasing their NFT marketplace the 25th. It will be live for 150 NFT creators and NFT projects that have already signed up and get their stuff ready, get everything minted, get it prepped for the go live date on January 27th. Can actually go on to the Sologenic NFT marketplace and start buying your Sologenic NFTs, your XRP Ledger NFTs. And if you're into that kind of thing and you want to start getting in on these early because you think it'll be bigger than the Ethereum marketplaces at some point, you might want to go ahead and pay attention to that. Pay attention to those dates and some of the early mints that are coming out. The NFT marketplace is still very big, and according to Google Trends, NFTs are now being searched more than Bitcoin. And in some more NFT news, Twitter just today released a feature in which you can actually select an NFT that you actually own and use it as your Twitter avatar. That's actually a really cool idea, and it's nothing new, as people who own NFTs are essentially right-clicking their own NFTs and using that as their own avatar. But now you can actually click on that, and it will show the verified NFT, which marketplace was actually purchased from, and all the details surrounding it, whereas before it was just the JPEG. However, not everybody in the NFT marketplace is super happy about it. I saw one Twitter thread where somebody who was an owner of a Bored Ape Yacht Club NFT was essentially mad at Twitter and said it's not there yet because it didn't show as verified on the actual avatar. Instead, you had to click on it to see that it was verified. Apparently that wasn't good enough for him. Hashtag first world problems. But nonetheless, if you own an NFT or you want to promote one of your NFTs, you can now go do that on your Twitter avatar. And now to the Federal Reserve long-awaited CBDC paper that they just came up with. I have not read it. I have no idea what's in it or what was said. I scrolled through it really quick just to see what the PDF entailed, some of the headlines, but I just didn't put a whole lot of time into reading it yet. But if you want to go take a look at it, I'll link it in the description below directly to the PDF, as well as you can go to my Twitter you can go to my Twitter timeline and I have it retweeted there. You can scroll through and find that link. The one thing I thought was interesting was this is a preliminary paper. It says, of course, that they are not in favor of a policy direction one way or the other. This is simply their research and their thoughts on it. At the end of that, it also said there's a time frame in which it will be open for public comments and questions. Now, this is typical when government tends to make policy around things. They want to offer it up for public comment, so you can always go do that. There is actually a link to that in the PDF. So if you're interested in that, go check it out. And finally, the airdrop today, the Sologenic airdrop that is happening for XRP and Solo holders. I actually tweeted out a link to an xrpscan.com link, which is actually the live distribution link where you can go and see these Solo tokens being delivered in real time. Now you have to hit refresh and you'll see all the new addresses, how much Solo tokens are going to each address. But nonetheless, that is live and actually taking place. It started at 3 p.m. Eastern time today. However, I did see a tweet from Bob Ross actually yesterday, and he said, although it is scheduled to start today, which it has, he said it will most likely take several days to complete because there are simply hundreds and hundreds of thousands of addresses to deliver to, and it simply takes time to do so. But nonetheless, that is underway. Pricing movement has been looking like it's somewhere near 50 cents for a Solo token. I'm not really going to be looking at the prices of Solo tokens probably for another couple of weeks. I am interested in seeing what happens once the NFT marketplace launches and some of the buzz around that continues to grow. My guess is the price of Solo, of course, is going to go up, especially with the NFT minting costing three Solo tokens in order to create an NFT. Sounds expensive, but if you look at what Ethereum costs, it's not that big a deal, at least not yet. So as soon as the NFT marketplace launches and people start creating NFTs on the Sologenic marketplace, you're going to see these Sologenic tokens begin to burn. That, of course, as we know with other tokens, helps them to raise the scarcity level and, of course, the price along with it. And not only that, you can actually buy, sell, and trade on Gate.io, as well as there's going to be a handful of other exchanges that are going to be listing Sologenic over the course of about the next month and a half. As well as, so the Sologenic team is actually working with a lot of these exchanges to support the new Core coin, which is going to be distributed in February for their first 2 snapshots. I will cover that in my next video. But if you've been watching my channel for at least several months now, and I've been talking about the Sologenic airdrop, the Core airdrop, and of course the Ripple versus the SEC case, my theory is that if you hold XRP, you hold Solo, you hold Core, 2022 is going to be a very, very good year. Of course, it all coincides with what Bitcoin, the rest of this bull run's doing. Who knows if it's actually going to take off? Who knows if it's actually going to drop into a bear market? It might be a while before we see either one. But nonetheless, I think 2022 is going to be a big project development year. I think projects on the XRP ledger are absolutely going to explode. XRP, of course, is going to benefit from that, as well as getting this case resolved. So if you want to find out what's going to happen with all of these stories, make sure you subscribe to the Late Night Grind. Hit that bell notification icon. Give this video a big thumbs up. Thanks for watching all the way to the end. And as always, I'll see you guys on the next video.